tonight.
Day 1 of just me and Nam.
Yep, and we're trying to take the place of 4 people, the 2 of us. It's like the blind leading the Stephanie Turid, I see you all the time, and I always know I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. And sorry, guys, if we pronounce your names wrong. If we miss your comments, I'll probably mention this again. Oh, hi, everybody. It feels so strange to be on this side of the camera instead of typing to you like I normally do. And I feel like I'm not looking at you because I'm glancing down at your comments and everything. So Dave's going to have to start reading.
I'm sorry. Tammy Baker says, hey, Jill, what's with the twin look? Me and her are twinning for the show.
Guess where Dave gets his love of flannel shirts from.
Oh, great.
So is YouTube on now, Dave, too, and everything?
Well, I don't know. Let me check. Yep, looks like
YouTube
is on.
YouTube.
Hi, YouTube peeps.
Hi, everybody.
Didn't see you
We're
guys.
just giving everybody a little bit of time to get on here, and then we'll get started. We don't have too much.
No, look.
Let's see.
These are both chats.
Oh, I did get it right. Let's see. Give us just a second. Malcolm, we will give your best to the family. I guess, should we go ahead and start, Dave? Are we official?
Sure.
Okay. Well, first of all, so Tara's given me a whole list of things that I'm supposed to, announcements and things I've got to give you today. First of all, before we get started, and I might mention it again later on in case everybody knows, is we've got going to the Mayo Clinic sale, the ebook extravaganza, and it's going on till June the 3rd. $10, is that right, Dave?
Yep.
$10 for it. So we'll put the link in there. If you can't get the link, you can go to livingonadime.com and click on the store, and we'll have it on there for you too. And what we're doing today is if you have questions that you want to ask me, we're going to have a time of Q&A, and we'll try to answer some of your questions that you wanted to ask me and I wasn't here, so we'll do that. Also in the mail, okay, you guys are the best. You sent us the sweetest, cutest things. I just wish I could give you all a hug and kiss. This came from Karen Ann, and look at, she made this card. I don't know if you guys can see this. Are they getting it, Dave?
Wait, did she like make that all by
She
herself?
made this.
That's crazy.
I mean, this is on for Tara. And look at, even on the front here, it's got Tara's name, which Tara never gets anything in her name.
I can't zoom in right because it'll look weird.
You can't see, but anyway, Tara's on there. And then she has on this bookmark, it says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. And look at, she put the lace. It's so cute. And put Tara's name down here again. I mean, this is adorable. Thank you, Karen. We were so excited. We both opened it at the same time because I happened to be here when she got it, and we about flipped out when we saw it. So thank you so much.
Monica, yes, the soap store is shut down. She shut it down, I think, this morning. It was sometime like this morning or yesterday.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're going to the Mayo and all that.
Yeah, she's going to have it closed down while they're gone there, isn't it? For a couple of weeks.
Yeah, for a number of weeks.
Yeah, so she,
hey, Sue.
while they're gone. Hi, Sue. Oh, Sue, you're awake in the middle of the night, aren't you? You guys are so faithful doing that.
Oh, Dad just said they have 3 hours until they're at Mayo.
Oh, wow. Okay, we just got a comment from Mike. 3 hours, they're 3 hours from Mayo. That's something we're trying to call. You guys have no idea what Dave and I were doing before we came on here. It was like crazy.
She woke me up.
I had to wake him up. He's got strep throat. Dave's going above and beyond the Call of Duty today for us. And because he's got strep throat, but he was laying down, so I had to get him up to try to set up the cameras, and we didn't have a tripod for the mic, and we were frantically trying to get hold of Tara and Mike, and we couldn't get a hold of them. And so we were trying to make do something for the mic. And then, Dave said, Nan, some kennel corn popcorn sure would taste good. Of course, I had to make it for him. Just a few
I didn't
minutes.
really want.
Nan would do anything for him.
And then she burnt it. And
So
then
then
she had to do
I
the
not
second
just
one.
burnt it. We're talking charcoal burnt, right, Dave?
Yeah,
So
it was like caramel slapped on top of charcoal. It was weird.
It was really bad. So we went and I had to scrub out this. I have a special popcorn popper that I make the popcorn, kennel corn out for him. And I had to scrub this out. Of course, it ruined my nails then. So this is all right about 15 minutes before we were starting. So I got another thing done. What else happened? Cooking disaster today. I was laughing. I fixed the boys. They fixed pizza for Becky. What?
Becca wants tooth and help.
You have to read it to me because I don't know. Class.
Becca has her 2-year-old has her 2-month-old has a tooth coming in, and she doesn't know how to help him since he's too young for Orajel or Tylenol.
Or to rub that on there. Some of you younger moms, it's been a while since we've had one teething. You might pop in, but often if they have a pacifier and you put it in the freezer and have them suck like on a pacifier, like a little bag of, what am I thinking? I just went blank.
Like one of those bags of gel or?
Yeah, like a bag of gel or something if the tooth isn't all the way through. Just something really icy cold.
Like an ice pack or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. But a lot of times if you can do a pacifier where they can suck on the pacifier and do that, and boy, I can't remember now what all we did use. You guys, anybody else have some other ideas? Holler out if they do, Michael.
Dad said he's going away.
Oh, Dad's leaving? Well, I was going to tell you too about, I'm sorry if I didn't give you more ideas, but just the frozen pacifier. I always kept like something like Tylenol down them. That helped. Sucking, if they can suck on a popsicle, put them in their high chair with sucking on like a little popsicle. Anything cold like that will help. Or just rubbing, something they can just rub, like something hard they can just keep gumming to death. So was there another question?
Or they could like gobstopper?
No, they would choke on it.
They would choke on that.
Yes. Was there any more?
Becky says a cold washcloth could be.
Oh, yes. Put a cold, wet wash rag in the freezer and then pull it out and let them just kind of suck and chew on those. That works really good.
Thank you, Dolphin Man, a.k.a. Dave-O, I think.
Dolphin Man was on there?
Yeah. He said, always nice to see you both.
Oh, and we're twins today. Guess where Dave gets his love of flannel shirts from?
Just for Trish says, Mom rubbed our gums with whiskey. Not the greatest idea.
You'd have a happy baby, if nothing else, by the time they were done.
Hello, Anna W. I think you say it that
Anna?
way. Unless it's Anna, but hello.
Keeping awake in Sweden. Oh, wow. You guys over there are so good to stay awake and watch us. Okay, Tawra and Mike left this morning, in case you want to know what's happening on that end.
They woke me up at 5:30.
Yeah, well, it was between 5 and 5:30. We ended up getting up this morning. So we've had kind of a rough day, and we were scurrying around like crazy, getting the car packed and getting things done out there, and all of a sudden we heard like this slight explosion. And it was like a big bang or something, and Mom and BJ said, "What in the world?" And they go running out the front door. Tawra had a drip system for her flowers all set up. For those of you that don't know, a drip system is just like a hose with little holes in it, and it slowly drips the water and waters the plants so it doesn't waste the water as much. And then she can add a rubber tube to each flower pot, and then it slowly drips into the flower pot. Well, I guess about 5 or 6 of the tubes had burst off all at the same time and exploded. The tubes had exploded off, so we go running out to the front where her flower bed is, and she just had fountains, about 6-7 foot fountains shooting up of water. This was right before they were getting ready to pack up and leave and go. And she said, wipe it off and put duct tape on it. And so we had this whole list of things. Elly lost her hat. We were scurrying through all the cars trying. This was all happening between 5:30 and 6 this morning.
And I was just on the computer sitting there completely oblivious
to what was happening.
I didn't even hear the explosion because I had headphones on that were soundproof because, why not?
But we were just having one thing. So then Tawra got the whole back of the car totally packed perfectly. And Michael came out and said, I got 2 more bags to put in there, so I'm going to unpack them. Pack the car, and Tawra said, no way. So they finally got everything squished in the back of the car, and they got, I guess it was about 6:30, 6:45, they got taken off. And they went through Nebraska. They've been through Iowa now, so they're just trucking along pretty good, getting there. It sounds like.
So Nebo Allen wants to know, how did Tara get her name?
Before she was born,
Tara.
we liked the name Tara, Tara, but her dad wanted something a little bit different, so he decided to put the W in there.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm.
Pam Walker wants to know, Jill, did you have a nice trip coming from Kansas?
I did.
What about the bathroom being closed?
Oh, well, that was the only... I did. I was going to say I had an uneventful trip because there was no bad weather. It was really nice. There was only one little detail. It was like 3/4 of the rest areas coming across I-70 were closed. And so by the time I got here, I stopped at, in Lyman, at a gas station I always stop at. Their bathroom was closed. And I thought, well, I'll just make it to the next rest area. It was closed. So that was the only thing that I had, was I was doing the potty dance by the time I arrived here. So, but it was a good trip. I was really glad.
Wait, actually, I'll just answer this live so everyone can hear.
Forget that one.
Sandra Barber wants to know, why the Mayo Clinic?
Well, BJ's been really, really bad sick, and they can't quite figure out. They think it's Lyme disease.
But they need the Mayo Clinic to confirm it before they do it.
Yeah, they're not sure what to do on treatments and stuff, and they got accepted into Mayo. So he's also been having high blood pressure, and they wanted to get a couple more opinions and decided to go ahead and go to Mayo since they got accepted in there to make sure there aren't other things happening because of the Lyme disease and everything.
Tam Edens wants to know, any ideas on crochet towels? Do they hold up?
Do you mean like, not the whole towel, but if I crochet the edges on towels, we did that all the time. It's a really good idea to crochet the edge of towels because sometimes, the towels fray along the hem and the edge, and if you put a crochet edging along there, that keeps them from fraying quite so much. Crochet wash rags, if you're talking about like dish rags and that type of thing, they do hold up really well. I see a lot of people make the really thick crochet dish rags, and they're really good and they're fine. The only problem I have is in Kansas, it's so humid, they don't dry out really fast. So I crochet dish rags using, well, it's warp, it's weaving warp, or just cotton string is what it amounts to, colored string. But yeah, they hold up really well, the crochet towels.
Hi, Steven.
Oh, hi, Steven.
And Jeanette Clayton says, Jill, my 5-year-old grandson Steven says hi.
Well, hi, Steven. How are you? We need Jack up here so he could say hi to you. He's in the other room, though, for the moment.
Katie Strange, not sorry.
Thank you, Linda.
Katie Strange wants to know, will we be having any cooking shows while they're away?
Steven, there's a little boy on there named Steven. Can you say hi, Steven, to him?
Hi. Can I have some?
No.
You can grab. I'll get you some afterwards, okay, Jack?
You can have yours after.
Let him have a handful, boy. These two have been really, really good all day.
Until
now. So,
will we be having any cooking shows while they're away, Katie Strange wants to know?
We won't be doing anything too major. We might do a popcorn show one day. I can't quite decide. A beverage, we might do some beverages and some kids things, some kids snacks. And even though they're the kids snacks, they're good for everybody. I'm not going to do a major amount of cooking. I don't know if I could, it's hard for me to do it in somebody else's kitchen. So, how old are Tara's children? They are...
I'm saying rounded up numbers because me and Jack, like I just posted that in the comments. Technically, BJ's 19, Elly and Emily are both 18. I am 14 and Jack is 8. But that's only if you count next week.
Their birthday is in 2 weeks.
I mean,
not quite 2 weeks.
Next week. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
But still, yeah, that's why I said 14 and 8. We're actually 13 and 7, but
Yeah, they're getting ready to have birthdays and everything. let's see, when Tara was young, did she have a cool nickname? Actually, no. She really, well, now we did, but nobody else. Her, oh, Mom's gonna love me giving this away.
Wait, what?
Mom had a nickname. Her dad always called her Piddle Jeans because I had the hardest time potty training her. And she would take and...
No, she's going to kill you now.
Yeah, I know she's going to kill me. That was before they had the little pull-ups, that you could put on. You had to just put training pants on them and hope and pray they would let you know they had to go use the potty chair. And so it was a mess. And I had one in diapers. David was born in December, and they both were in diapers.
Uncle Dave or me?
Uncle Dave.
Okay, good.
And so I had 2 of them in diapers with no dryer, and it was in January in Kansas. So I wanted to get her potty trained, and I probably started her a little bit too early, but she just kept having accidents. And finally, after I don't know how many weeks and weeks of cleaning up mess all over on the floor all the time, and she'd stand. Why I call her Piddle Jeans? She would stand with holding one leg in the air after she'd do it. Then, but she finally went to the potty, and she started yelling, "Potty, Mom, potty." And I went in there, and sure enough, she'd gone potty in the potty chair. We were so excited. Her and I came running from the bathroom, and we scooped up the little potty. We're going to go in and show Dad the exciting moment. I know, Dave, but you do that after you've gone so many weeks. And we were running into the other room to show Dad, and she was trotting along ahead of me to go show Daddy. And would you believe, I thought, finally, I don't have to clean up a mess. And I ran through the doorway, and I hit the little potty chair on the edge of the door, and potty splattered everywhere. On me, on the floor, on the walls, and everywhere. So her nickname was Piddle Jeans.
Tara and Dave met because they're brother and sister. If you're talking about Uncle Dave and Tara. If you're talking about me and Tara, which is my mom, then...
Why, what was the question?
She's my
How
mom.
old are Tara and Dave?
How did Tara and Dave meet?
Oh, how did Tara and Dave meet? Yeah, see, Dave is Tara's son, and then
Uncle Dave
is
her brother.
her brother. She named Dave after
Uncle
her
Dave.
brother, yeah, her brother David.
Hello, Connie from Kansas.
Whoa, you're supposed to be getting rain there in a couple of days. Happy birthday to Jack and Dave.
Oh yeah, thanks, Paige.
Yay.
Susan.
Listen,
Oh, wait.
sorry guys, if we miss comments and if we miss questions, we just can't read all of them, and we apologize.
We're not used to this.
No, we are, and we're doing the best we can, so I apologize ahead of time.
Mom just said thanks a lot, Mother.
Tara's having a fit because I just told her story.
So Susan Storm says, what's a good treatment for a plantar's wart? I have no idea what that is. I'm lost.
Now I don't know of a natural treatment. What we've used, Tara's had more experience with those. I just use the stuff you can buy over the counter, and that's what I've just always used. And I don't know if Tara's used anything. I don't know. I don't know, Handsome. That's okay.
When is Tara's birthday, Rhonda Paulette Ramanas?
When's Tara's birthday? It's the 29th of July.
It is it is?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Has Mike always been the kind of loving husband, father, son-in-law he is today? I couldn't even imagine Mike being mad or mean to nobody.
You're asking his mother-in-law this? You're
He-
asking his mother-in-law?
He's the guy that put the "in case of rapture, my car will swerve as the mother-in-law takes the wheel." Yeah.
Oh, one thing I got to say about Mike, they were typical young married couple, and I had the first 6 months I didn't, or maybe first year or so I didn't live close to them, but then we moved to Idaho and I was across the street, and I tell you, Mike wore a path back and forth, him and Tara, because they were driving each other so crazy with, just newlywed stuff that you get used to. And Mike had, like a lot of typical husbands, he had no clue which end was up when it comes to
Hey, Tasha.
wives and things like that. So, but I've got to give Mike credit because he came in, he always was willing to ask what he should do. And he always tried to change, and I've got to give him credit for that. He's always been so good about that. I've never known anybody to be willing to take advice and to try to change. and that type of thing.
See,
So.
Bart gets it. It's always better when Mom and Dad are gone because I always do such a great job in their absence.
I know.
Mother.
This is going to be the best show yet, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Let's see. You had that Indianapolis 500? Is that what she said?
Wait,
Indianapolis 500?
Wait, what?
Oh, do we follow any kind of racing? No, we sure don't. Now, BJ does. He likes that, but I don't know if he follows the racing stuff yet.
It's not really racing. It's like street
stuff, yeah.
It's more street racing and YouTube
What
videos.
date in June is my birthday? Oh, is yours the 29th too? That is so cool, Ruth. Mine is the 23rd of June.
What? Man, so close.
So close.
Yeah.
And yours is the 29th too. That's cool.
Mike says he's unsubscribing.
Michael just said he's unsubscribing.
You spelled it wrong, Mom.
Oh, is there another question? I was going to show you guys something really quick. I have a tip for everybody. I went and...
Wait, hold on. Linda, my birthday is one day after yours. It's June 10th.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yours is the 11th.
Yeah, I mean, mine is the 11th, but hers
Is the 10th. Oh, happy birthday. And we will not sing. Dave and I will not sing. I'm sorry, guys. No singing
My
tonight.
throat hurts.
That's a good excuse. Quick tip, everybody. When I was coming back here, I've been driven crazy with makeup bags. If you've ever had to make a trip in the makeup bags and everything falls down into the bottom and you have to dig and dig and dig and pull all this stuff out. And I've been so tired of dealing with these makeup bags, and I was trying to find something that would work for this trip, and I couldn't. And finally, I happened to glance over, and I had these school boxes that I got for like $0.25 or something like that. And I put my makeup in. Can they see it, Dave, in here? And I put the makeup in, and what's so handy, and I like the dome lid part because I can either move the stuff over to here while I'm using it and then transfer it back, and it won't roll or slide around any place. And then if it gets, like this jar is kind of high, I can just close it up, and because of the dome lid, it all fits in there. And it keeps everything from tossing around and spilling. It stays really good and in place in my bigger tote that I carried it. So I thought you guys might, if you're making trips this summer, you might like to have that idea to use for a makeup thing.
Amy Hebel, I think that's how you say it. Hebel? I don't know. Says, you guys are doing great.
Thank you, Amy. We have been a nervous wreck worrying about doing this. Dave and I both.
I wasn't in a nervous wreck. Do you have wedding pics of Mike and Tawra to share? I don't think we have them on the computer. But maybe
Does they have one in the wall in their bedroom?
I have no idea. I think. Let me go check.
Can you run and check real
Can you
fast?
use trackpad?
I don't think I can, but hurry real fast and answer. Let's see.
Stop
We'll
commenting
answer
for a
the next question while he's going to get the pictures. Jill, are you a minimalist, very organized like me? No, I wish I could say I was. I am sort of, what do I want to say, in between. I don't like, especially since I got sick, I don't like to have a whole lot of stuff. And oh yeah, those will work. Here's a couple of pictures to Mom. Okay, can you guys see those?
Oh, yep.
I didn't know if you can see.
Yeah, ugly. No, not really. You're not ugly, Dad.
So that's their pictures, their wedding pictures. They're just gonna love us sharing all their secrets. Whoops. When I got sick, I did become more of a minimalist, but I'm not like you would think where I don't have anything at all. I'm just like partial. I don't have as much stuff like what Tawra does at all. Couple of reasons. I was too sick to clean anything. I was even too sick to put stuff out and hang stuff up or do much decorating when I first got sick. And now I just don't have the energy to take care of it. When I lived, we had a Victorian home, and my husband collected antiques, and our house was full of antiques and all kinds of stuff that was dust catchers. And so after that, I don't know, I just wanted things a little more streamlined. Now, Elly has almost nothing in her bedroom, and she's very much a minimalist, but I'm not quite that. I'm just, like I said, I have a few knickknacks out, a minimum amount. I try to stay organized. I'm not crazy organized, but I try to keep things like for me leaving for my trip, I was packed and had everything in the car 2 days early compared to Tara was loading stuff up in the car this morning. So I'm probably more so organized than maybe an average person. I love organizing other people's closets. I do that quite often. I'll do it for friends. And I can look at things and see how to get them so they look neat and tidy. As a matter of fact, I opened Tara's refrigerator this morning. I said, I thought about doing on how to organize your refrigerator. And Tara said,
it's horrible.
Tara said, yes, my refrigerator needs organized. Why don't you do that one day and show them how to organize the refrigerator? Because I found that if you are careful with that stuff and keep it organized, it really helps, especially if you don't feel good.
Dwayne Wampler or Rampler, I don't know how to say
Dwayne.
that, but Dwayne says, Jill, when are you going to get back to telling your life story?
We might tell one the next week or two while I'm here. If not, at least while I'm here, we'll record a couple more of the videos while I'm here. And when Michael gets them edited, I don't know. But we might try to do one day, at least do one of my stories.
This one. Jill, how to plan your meals for one person? Do you shop by the month?
Karen, it's really not a whole lot different than what I did for our family. As a matter of fact, I don't want to put you off, but I actually I don't know which day. I might do it the next Wednesday when we're on Wednesday. I was going to do a whole thing on meal planning again and talk more about how to plan meals specifically. But I don't plan meals quite so much for me anymore because I'm by myself, because it depends if I'm not feeling good that day. It's really hard. Do I shop once a month? I don't. I shop about every other week is when I go. I check the sales. If there's something I really need for sales, I'll pop in and get a handful of sale items. But otherwise, I could go a lot of times every other week and shop that way. But I'll go into a lot more detail either Wednesday or Friday. I'll have to talk to Tara and see what day I'm going to do that.
Tina Power says, what do I want to do when I grow up? And I want to either be a crazy, insane hacker, programmer. I don't know what actually. Maybe like a game creator or something. I have no idea.
He's really good. He's a good with programming type stuff and things.
Me and Mom are talking to each other.
You and Mom, what did Mom say?
Mom said, good, you can organize Dave's closet.
Oh, yeah, it was so funny.
She said, did you hear that, Dave? Your closet's next. And then I was like, oh, no.
It was so funny last night. I thought, I'd driven all day from Kansas, gotten up early, drove all day long. I walked in the door, and here we are trying to get things packed and ready for Tara and organize food together. And Tara said, okay, here's a list of everything you need to do on the shows. And she's given me a list of that. Then she says, now Dave has to have antibiotics. And you've got to give him antibiotics every 4 hours, 8 hours apart. And then you've got to give him this other medicine, or every 8 hours. And then you've got to give him this other medicine every 4 hours in between the antibiotics. And she had this elaborate list that I was writing down, trying to do that. BJ came up and said, I need to do the fish, Nan, and you got to give them this in the morning, that in the morning. Here's the remote to turn their light on and off. Another whole list. And
so basically, Nan has like 3,000 different
things. Well, then Tara, while we're sitting there, she says, oh, can you go down in the boys' closet and go through Jack's shirts, and you need to get rid of this and get rid of that. So, yeah, I'm going to be organizing the boys' stuff is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we're all matchy-matchy. Everyone knows that.
You didn't read that one, Boa. Uh-huh.
Wait, you're sick?
It's Linda.
No, I'm sick. She's not sick.
Linda said, Jill, you look pretty. You sure look pretty to be sick. I have to tease the boys because
That's the best grandmother in the whole wide world.
When I woke up this morning and looked in the mirror, what did I see, Dave?
I'm not even going to say it.
I have them trained to say.
Buster.
I saw the most beautiful Nan in the whole wide world, right? Is what I have them trained to say. But it was funny because right before we started, I blow dried my hair. Well, first my hair was wet, and Jack looked at me, he said, "Oh, Nan, before you do the live stream, you really better fix yourself and do something," because my hair was dripping wet. He thought it looked horrible. And then I blew dried. He said, "You look like something from like a weird fortune teller I saw in a movie, Nan," and everything. So I don't always wake up looking like this. So, but thank you anyway, Linda. That was sweet of you.
Elly says hi to Buster.
Oh, hi,
Man, we're not having so
Elly.
many questions.
I was gonna go down and clean your room for you this morning, and you had it spotless. Talk about a spotless room.
Look at that. We're already halfway done with the show, and you were freaking out.
Oh my goodness, it's almost over with. Let's see, Elly. Yeah, Elly went with
Elly
them
went
too.
with BJ, mom, and dad to the Mayo, just because she, really supported, and she could vlog.
Yeah, she can vlog it and stuff, and it gives them all a chance to get away a little bit after losing Penny and stuff too. It helps.
And Dolphin Man wants to know. So Jill, did Tawra put aside any of her baby pictures for you to show all of us?
She didn't, but I need to go home and pull some out for to show you guys. When I first started doing my story, I did show some of the pictures, and I need to show you some more. But she was a really, not just because she was my baby, she was a really pretty baby. It was really, I was going to say odd, but I guess that's a weird thing to say. But she was a pretty baby. She was just, her face was filled out when she was born and everything. So I'll drag some baby pictures out and show them on one of the things.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Jamie's. No, I didn't. Did you see the organization I sent with Tawra? No, I didn't see that, Jamie. She didn't show it to me.
Yeah, Jamie sent like a full 5-page essay on all the different
how to get organized
things.
for Tawra.
No, it was like, do this, do that, do this. Don't forget to give Nan all the checks and everything and all this.
What's some of the other ones?
Thank you, Linda. I hope I start
Oh, you want the,
better,
where's
too.
the wedding pictures? Did you take them back?
Oh, yeah.
Can you run get them again? Somebody else wanted to see them.
Hold on.
I know, Buster is the cutest dog. I love him to death, and he's a really good dog. He doesn't cause any trouble, I don't know, he's just we've had a lot of dogs, but he's been like one of the best, so you do want me to organize the refrigerator. I don't know if I have enough courage to. No offense, daughter of mine, but
I have no idea if that is even in the shot.
I can't tell. You want me to hold it? So you can tell. Here's the wedding
Yep.
pictures again.
It's perfect. So
That's
let's
the
do
cricket.
There you go. Good old.
See, yep. That's their wedding pictures. Tawra had maroon flowers.
Tawra.
What? You'll have
Wait.
to read them.
Where are the Mayo gang now? Just for Triss wants to know.
About 30 minutes ago, they said they were 3 hours from Mayo. So they're getting
So
close.
pretty close.
Yeah, they're getting really close. Oh, Dad's having a cow because he's hearing Buster click. Is Buster's clicking bothering anybody? I don't know. He was downstairs, so that's why we didn't bother with him too much. So
Well, you know what? Dad is awfully sensitive.
he's very sensitive, Dad is.
Yeah, Dad's very awfully sensitive.
Jill, let's see. Can you tell me how to use a baking soda? Jill, your hair's pretty. Can you tell how to use the baking soda? Do you just make a solution and pour it over your hair? Yes. What I do is I just have a little plastic 8-ounce glass. I put a tablespoon of baking soda in it. And then I take it in the shower with me and I fill it up part way with water. Just swish it around till the soda dissolves. It just takes a second. Fill it up the rest of the way. But I get my hair really wet and kind of rinse it real good and let it rinse and rinse just for a bit. Just kind of run my fingers through it like I'm shampooing it with just water. Then I pour the baking soda water all over it and just shampoo like you would, rub it in like you do shampoo on your scalp, mostly on your scalp. You just have to work on your scalp and rub it in. And then I just rinse it again really, really good. And that's all there is to it.
See,
It's just like shampoo.
Everyone's backing me up on the fact that Buster does nothing. No, can't hear Buster.
We love Buster.
Love Buster.
He's never trouble.
Don't hear Buster. Don't hear him. So many. Oh.
Some don't hear him either. So, what's any more questions?
And then also, Robin Seafree. Wait.
Where's Rob? Oh,
No,
Robin. Robin
I think
S.
it's, yeah, I'll just say Robin
Siegfried.
S. because I can't.
Yeah,
pronounce
you could
people's
just start
names.
saying that.
Robin S. said, I came in late. Did you mention Emily's graduation? How was it? Actually, I did not, and it was. Oh,
It turned out really good. They had rain, but it still worked out good, didn't it, Dave?
Yeah, there was a shelter, so we were all fine, and we could just huddle under and be all. Oh.
It was freezing cold. It was so cold, my folks went to it, and they had to get back in the car to try to get warm.
And they had to turn on the heater to get
Can you
warm.
believe that for a graduation here? It was really something.
She
but
got like thousands of dollars from it.
No, she didn't.
No, seriously, she got like $3,000.
Well, from her grandparents and stuff, but her other grandparents. But she and the party was really nice in the afternoon. They had a party then in the afternoon, so it turned out she was all excited. It turned out real good.
Krilleen W wants to know, how often do you wash your hair?
I just do mine twice a week normally. I usually do them twice a week. Sometimes in the summer, if I'm extra hot, I will jump in the shower and just, rinse it out then. But normally I just try to do twice a week.
What is your favorite food, Jill?
My favorite food, chocolate. It's just chocolate.
Fudge. Probably.
Yep, fudge, chocolate, caramel, nuts, and chocolate together.
Janine, says, how's the potato salad? I actually didn't eat it. I don't like potatoes salad. It's not my kind of thing.
It was good. It turned out really good. I've had it twice since I've been here now, so it turned out really good.
Lenny Hiltz, I think BJ is not feeling very good, just for everyone to know, because why not? But Mom says
Tawra just said he's
pretty
sick. He's pretty sick. He didn't get any sleep last night at all. When I came up about 5:30, he was sitting in the recliner and hadn't been to bed. So
Hold up, I'll bring it back.
he
Can you see those?
I can see those. I'll try, BJ. Dave, you're leaving a sinking ship here. Chocolate and caramel and nuts. Yes, Colleen. It's just really good. Sending hugs. Everybody's sending hugs to you guys, Tawra and Mike, if you can hear me. So, did they drive? Yes, they drove. I think they said it was going to be 13-hour drive, so that's why they left pretty early this morning. How long am I going to stay, Mary? It just depends on how long they're going to be at Mayo. Even if though they get back early from Mayo, I'll be here for 2 weeks at least, that much. Did Dave and Jack like chocolate? Oddly enough, Dave does not like chocolate. I don't think he's my grandson at all.
I like it, but not hard.
Not very well. He
much.
just recently has been eating a little bit of dark chocolate, but when
I
he
like
was
fudge
little,
and
he
dark
wouldn't
chocolate.
touch it. Yeah, Jack likes it.
And
Yeah.
dark chocolate is like very good.
So, what's some of the other ones, Dave? Am I missing?
Sin Bobber says, what a great team, Jill and Dave. You're doing an amazing job tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
20 more minutes to go.
Let's see. Who was it? Somebody asked about a graduation, saving money on graduation. Can you remember some of those other ones that we're going through?
Cunningham, Melissa.
The thing on a graduation is keep it simple. You don't have to have a full-fledged catered sit-down meal. You don't even have to have huge barbecues and stuff. All that I served at Tawra's, I had some really good frozen strawberry desserts. We served those. We had some, I think, little finger sandwiches and punch. We had punch and coffee and iced tea. We just kept it simple. It's about the graduate and not about all these. I didn't even have much for decorations, just a couple of signs we put up. On the website, we have Living on a Dime. Go to Living on a Dime and type in graduation. We've got a huge article that lists lots of things and ideas on how to save for a graduation.
Amber, yes, she is actually. Thank you for the prayers and stuff. For this lady and BJ, for her to keep her sanity.
You know what? They are so good.
We didn't actually fight that one.
Tawra and Mike left this morning, and by 10, we had the kitchen all clean, we had the living room clean, and the boys were they've been really, really good. Of course, I threatened to, at one point they started to fight, and I threatened to hang them up by the ceiling fan if they kept it up, and And Jack said, no, you won't. And I said, well, ask Dave, how many times did I hang him up by the ceiling fan? Dave said, oh, about 77. And Dave said, no. And I said, yeah, and when you were little, I did you too. And Dave said, yeah, I'd sit there and watch you go whoosh, 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 whoosh. And Jack started laughing because he realized we were pulling his legs. So, and they are really good about helping. I just have to ask anything, and they pop up and do it. What? I missed something. Somebody asked something about, what was it, Dave? I missed.
Baking soda change.
How about, do you like chocolate popcorn?
Yeah, actually. I said that would be delicious. I already answered
Oh,
that.
somebody asked, does the baking soda change the color of your hair? It doesn't affect it at all. If anything, I think my hair color was better, and I've had a lot of people say that if they do color their hair, I don't color mine, but it doesn't change my natural color, and people don't have problem with it, with their hair colored either. Yeah, the boys are super good. Have I missed another one, Dave?
No, what do you mean?
When will Tawra and, what was it? Oh, Tawra and David's family get together for a family reunion? You know, I'm not sure. We used to, it used to be, well, when they lived in Wichita, we were together all the time. We got together every Sunday morning, and we were all so sick, we kind of had church at our house, and we saw each other constantly. As a matter of fact, the cousins were almost like brothers and sisters at that time. When Tawra moved back here, they've been back a couple of different times. We tried to, like at Christmas, once in a while. Up until this last Christmas, we were together for every single Christmas. And then I think they came out maybe one or two other times, like on Memorial Day weekend. My David has just had different surgeries. At this point,
my uncle.
Yeah, at this point, their kids are growing and out of the house, and they're working, so it's a little harder for everybody to get together. But Tawra and Mike are even thinking about popping down there on their way home to see them. So they try to get together pretty often. So, Mike says it speaks of great parenting because the boys are doing so good with Nan. You know, I have to give my kids credit. I always was kind of worried, I shouldn't say this, but I thought, what if when my kids grow up, they have these children or spouses that they never correct the children, never make them behave. And I thought, you know, I'm going to love my grandchildren no matter what, but would make life so much easier if they were well behaved, and then instead of being embarrassed by taking them to the store. And I thought, what am I going to do if they're just like these little monster kids running around? Because I'd love them, but still. And you know, I have been so blessed because both my kids and their spouses have done a great job. I have never had one of the kids say anything back to me, not obey me or do anything. So yes, it is good parenting, Mike. Tawra did a great job, didn't she, Mike? I had to get that in there to Dad. So, is there another one?
Let me see. What is going on? I've missed a few show. What?
Oh, you've missed a few shows. Tawra and Mike have gone to Mayo with BJ and Elly to take BJ up to Mayo. I think it was Sandra or Sandra was asking.
Yeah.
And so they've gone to Mayo, so I'm back here babysitting the two boys.
They went to Mayo Clinic because my brother, Bond, or BJ, or whatever you call him, they think he has Lyme disease, but they need it confirmed by an actual doctor.
Yeah, so they're going up there, and so I'm back here watching the boys, and so Dave and I are trying to do the live stream by ourselves tonight, so... Why baking soda rinse in the hair? Angela, I don't use baking soda rinse in my hair. I just don't use shampoo. All that I use on my hair is baking soda. And so I discovered it, I don't know, 6-7 years ago now.
If you use baking soda and vinegar, it gets...
A lot of people use vinegar in their hair too. I used the vinegar for a little while, but my hair was kind of oily with the apple cider vinegar, so I just used the straight vinegar. But
yeah, that's what we did too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Janetta. We're doing that. Thank you. Oh, let's see.
Okay. Let me see if there are any.
Oh, Sue said she misses you guys, Tawra and Mike, but we're doing a great job standing in. Thank you, Sue. Oh, what else is on there? Oh, you know what? Before I forget it, Tara will shoot me if I don't tell this like 25 times. They're having a going to Mayo sale and an ebook extravaganza. I think they're $10, and it goes through June the 3rd. And so Dave might put up the link up there, and if
Wait, what?
the link for the extravaganza, the sale. Do
Hey
you have
Jamie, can you put it up there? She already has it all. ready.
If you can't get the link, go to Living on a Dime, and then click on livingonadime.com and click on the store, and it has all the information on there. So we're having that sale.
Is there going to be a cooking with Dave and Jill show? Is it going to be?
Yeah, that we might do the popcorn.
kettle corn.
We might try to do the kettle corn or
or
something.
how,
Nothing
how to
major.
cut
We won't
the
do any.
pizza.
It's just hard cooking in a kitchen that I'm not used to, and that type of thing. So hopefully someday we'll get a
Well, she
camera so
doesn't
I
know
can
where,
cook at
like-
home and do more cooking at home.
She doesn't know like where the silverware and stuff is, so we'd need to.
Yes, Dolphin Man. Thank you for mentioning that. You're so good about mentioning these things for us. We do have the extravaganza ebook sale going on. So, let's see. Did we miss a question? Where can I order the new revised Living on a Dime? You can just.
It's not rare. I don't think. So, Dad just ordered the new printed versions yesterday after he made all the corrections. So it should be here in 8 to 10 months. But
No,
that's...
weeks.
Oh, weeks?
Yeah, it usually
weeks.
6 to 8 weeks is what I think they said it sometimes
I thought they
takes.
said like 8 to 10.
It might. We usually give a little bit of leeway there. So
It's somewhere around there is when we're gonna start opening it up for people to
yeah,
buy.
if that helps with that. Let's see.
Yeah, we should show how to like do ramen and stuff.
Do ramen
I
noodles.
do ramen noodles and cinnamon toast.
That's one of Dave's favorites. We could do cinnamon toast, Dave. That would be a good one too. We do cinnamon toast kind of different, so yeah, you could be my chef, my sous chef. Let's see what else. Do we have any other questions? We're running. I see the mother-in-law. What
Wait,
did
where?
Dad comment about Nan?
Wait,
Are we
what?
missing any? Scroll down this way.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
Let's scroll up.
Up. Is that my mother-in-law?
Hi.
Are you guys watching us or just?
Yeah, they're watching us.
They're
and
watching it.
commenting on the
Oh
same
boy! Oh
account.
my! We're in trouble now, Dave. If they're watching us.
You're in trouble, not me. 'cause
What
I'm
would Dave
awesome.
do? How about 10 ways to use cinnamon? That's a good one.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that would be good. Any other questions? Are we almost out of time? I don't know how long we have.
We have like 10 minutes.
10
we could cut
minutes.
it early, but I don't think.
Oh, I gotta tell you another tip. BJ is gonna die of embarrassment. I'm sorry, BJ. Nan will apologize ahead of time. I've already embarrassed Mom tonight, so I might as well be on a roll. And so we went and we were helping BJ pack. He'd got his clothes washed, but Tara and I were folding them because you know when you fold things, it gives you more space in a suitcase, in a drawer, and on a shelf. So we were folding his clothes up to fit more into a suitcase. And his white t-shirts, he is a typical 19-year-old guy, and he washes his jeans and white t-shirts all together. And you can just imagine how do I say this tactfully? And if you choke on me by sucking that down your throat, I can't do Heimlich. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But his t-shirts were so dingy. And so we were trying to figure last night, do we go to Walmart at 9:30 to try to buy him new t-shirts? Neither one felt like it.
Not to mention, they found a crayon in the
Oh, and then
washer
yes,
somehow,
there
and
was
it got
a
over
yellow
like 6...
crayon that got melted inside the dryer. This was all going on last night while we were trying to
Last night, like
do and got melted
on
on
the last
clothes.
hour of
Yeah.
everyone being awake
Yeah.
and before going to sleep.
So it was just like one
was a nightmare.
crisis after another that we were putting out fires. But I woke up in the middle of the night thinking of BJ's t-shirts, and I told Tara this morning, I said, when you buy his t-shirts,
What about a crayon?
you left a crayon in the dryer and it got melted all over.
Somehow you left like a crayon in
In
your
her pocket or something.
Oh,
It was an accident.
was it from Dave's graduation?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Probably
I
was.
found a
Probably
crayon
was.
On the ground
Oh,
and put
that's
it
what it
in
was
the
from.
box. Yeah.
So I told Tara, I said, instead of buying him white t-shirts, to buy light gray t-shirts. So that's a tip for you moms and grandmas if you're buying your 19-year-old single guy's t-shirts. Get the light gray. Then the dinge doesn't show up so much. And get that out of your mouth bowl before Nan does something. Let's see. What other question? So the extravaganza is basically an ebook bundle for $10. Yes, that's right.
Exactly
that's right, Sarah.
Wow, 10 more minutes.
What's the other questions did you say, Dave? I love to see you organize the fridge or the boys' closets. Will you live stream it?
Maybe not. I don't think the closet would be very easy because it's hard to bring this downstairs.
Oh, yeah, because we can't get the computer equipment down.
We can't put it on an internet
Tawra
connection.
might do that sometime when Mike's here, though, where he can set things up. But we could we might try the refrigerator. We may be brave and try the refrigerator.
We could do that easily.
Yeah, we could probably do the refrigerator. Yeah. Are Tawra and Jill... Where did I miss that? Are Tawra and Jill still working? Yes, we are. We have been busy with BJ. It's kind of stalled us because a few months ago, Tawra did send me the chapters from the. We've got a lot of the chapters done. We're just now adding a few last recipes to them, putting more tips and ideas, and I'm kind of proofreading them a little bit. As a matter of fact, the week before we found out we were going to Mayo, she sent me like 5 or 6 more chapters that I was supposed to be working on. And I'll either work on them a little bit while I'm here with the boys, or as soon as I get home, I'll probably polish off the other 5 or 6 chapters. So we are working on it. We are trying to get some done. Oh boy, everybody wants the refrigerator, huh?
How do you spell that? Okay.
Spell what?
There we go.
Mom, you should what? Live stream while you're in Minnesota.
She can do it. She has all the right
Does
stuff.
she?
As long as they have internet, hopefully.
How did Tawra and Mike meet? Mike lived up in Estes, and Tawra.
The fudge shop.
Yeah, Tawra lived up in Allen's Park, which is
I've been
basically.
told this so many times.
You've heard the story a whole bunch, huh? And Tawra was working at the fudge shop. Do you know you're on live stream?
Keep on continuing. Just
You boy. Tawra was working at a fudge shop, candy shop there in Estes, and Mike's sister was working there with her at the same time, who happened to be Emily's mom. And Mike came into the fudge shop, and that's how they met, and then they started dating up there. So, I love telling secrets on Tawra and Mike. If you got any more things you want to know
she's
about
the mother-in-law, she can
I can really do it good. Let's see. We need popcorn. That's what we will do is.
Flavoring popcorn.
Yeah, the popcorn flavorings. If we do the popcorn, Dave and I, we will show you how to do some of the popcorn flavorings too. If you guys are interested in that. Let's see. Any more? How can you give ideas on how many clothes each person really needs? I have so much laundry. We do. I will give you some tips now, but we've got a whole big list on the website, livingonadime.com. Just type in there, go in there and type in search that says how many clothes do we need. And it'll give you this whole detailed list for each person, whether you work or don't work.
Might lose signal. Love you, Mom.
Oh, okay. Bye, guys. I hope you have a safe trip. Tawra said she might lose signal. But anyway, so we have a detailed list of what everybody needs. The thing, if you think things through, for example, I finally figured out after I got sick, I had like a whole closet full of dresses and skirts and stuff to wear to church and that. Well, I only go to church 4 Sundays at that time. I was going like 4 times on Sundays, sometimes on Wednesday night if I needed an outfit. But basically, let's just say if you go to church 4 Sundays, you only need 4 good dresses for church, if that much, and you won't wear the same thing after a whole month. Calculate in your mind. I go to work 5 days a week. I really only need 5 outfits because who's going to notice by the second week whether you're wearing the same outfit? I wouldn't remember if my coworker had worn something 5 days ago or 6 days ago. So
thanks, Jamie.
So you need to really get serious and calculate out what do I really need. jeans. If you wear jeans, even if you wear jeans every day, like you stayed home and you wear jeans every day, you need a pair to wear, a pair for in the laundry, and then maybe a third pair just to keep because. And that's just for your everyday jeans. You don't. One woman I know had 57 pants.
Who needs
57
that?
pants.
That's just
I mean, if you
stupid.
think about
I
that,
have 2.
she couldn't even wear a different pair every week. Every day she'd wear a different pair of pants every day for over a month and a half, and not even go through them all.
I have 2 pairs of pants because then I can wear one, and then once that one gets dirty, I can put on the other one while it's drying /
Yeah,
washing.
that is very much minimalist what Dave does. But you really need to
Cool.
look at it. Another thing on the laundry issue, sometimes it's not so much how much clothes you have, although that can be an issue. The other thing is make the kids wear their jeans until they actually get dirty. Everybody just throws their clothes on the floor and gets something new out every day.
Well, I've used it today.
I've known kids to throw, or adults to throw their clothes on the floor when they get home from work that they probably could wear a second time, but they don't want to hang it up, and it's easier just to throw it on the floor and rewash it instead of just hanging it up. So we have in our laundry book and on the website, we have a lot of tips about how to save on laundry like that, and I think we even have a video. Check our YouTube videos because I think we have video on that.
We might have to do a whole series on popcorn because I've had like 40 or 50 different comments saying
On popcorn ideas. What was this other one?
What?
There.
This?
Oh, that one we just
You
did.
already did it.
Okay. What was the cleaning products? Do we have a cleaning products question? Go down a little bit. There.
That's not a question.
Oh, okay. It's not a question. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. I shouldn't do
Sorry.
your job for you, should I?
Nope. I don't
What?
know.
Your clothes into? Yeah, I really do wear my clothes until they. Oh wow. Okay. I really do. You need to wear those clothes till they actually get really dirty or smelly. Otherwise, don't put them in the laundry. And kids are so bad about that. So, yes, we do ship to Sweden, Anna. We do. You may email Tawra and go to contact at Living on a Dime. Go to the contact and email Tawra because she'll give you the amount of postage to just give you an idea before you order it. So, how are we doing, Dave? Are we covering everything?
Just for Triss is also wearing her red and black plaid shirt today.
Way to go!
How long should you wear your jeans before you wash them? I wash my son's jeans once a week. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, usually once a week is just perfect amount. Now, if they do tend to get really super dirty, and he's going to wear them to school, then you may have to wash them more often. But we used to have play clothes that we would wear, even if they got a little bit of mud and dirt on them. We would wear our play clothes all week long. They were dirty anyway, and we were just going to go out and get muddy, and so that's the way we used to do it. But.
Curie Schultz wants to know, how did you get started on the subject living on a dime?
Okay, Tara and I have two different views how we got started on Living on a Dime. She was on, as if I remember, she was on like a bed rest with BJ, and she was on the internet, and they had like a chat room is what they were called. And a bunch of gals, I would be over there because I had to stay over there with her because she was on complete bed rest, and she would say, okay, somebody needs to know how to do this. How did you save money on hamburger? How did you save money cooking this? And so I would start telling these gals in the chat room, I started answering all their questions for different things and telling them how I saved money. And they started hollering, would you guys please do a cookbook or do a book of some sort? And so then it just kind of morphed into that type of thing. We did the book. So we thought it was just going to be a little passing thing and nobody was going to hardly read it, but how many years later? 20 years later? What's that one?
What are your thoughts on paying on the principal on mortgage or paying towards retirement and priority of each? Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
Each.
Paying on the principal. If you can't get your mortgage paid off, at least pay towards the principal every month. I found out our house mortgage, if I had been paying, now this was years ago, I know it's not quite the same now, but for mine, we had a 15-year mortgage. If I had been paying $7 to $10 for the first 7 years of that mortgage, I would have had it paid off in 7 years, and I didn't know that. So try to add whatever you can extra on your principal. If you get a pay raise at work, add that to your principal or pay off your debts, one or the other. I totally believe in paying off your mortgage first. Retirement funds, different things like that, those are good and they're fine if you can do those extra. But I've known a lot of people who've lost those for one reason or another, just because of the economic times, because of their job changing and the business they work for collapsing, and they can lose a lot of 401k stuff and different things. So personally, I would pay off my house first. And because I've had my house paid off, I don't worry about a whole lot of anything, because if you think about it, once your house is paid off and you have all your credit card debt gone, all I have to pay is my utilities, which I keep very low, groceries, and a little bit of insurance. And that's it. All the rest of that mortgage money I have to spend. If you have a mortgage for $2,000 and you pay that off, you've got $2,000 extra a month that you could spend on anything you want, and you don't have to charge things if you think of it that way. But yes, I would personally pay the mortgage off first.
Okay, we should probably start signing off soon, but I saw
okay.
a couple more.
Any-
Hold up, let me find. There's like one more. Wait, where is it? Huh. My husband works
construction.
My husband works construction. His jeans get pretty dirty. Do you have tips on getting ground and stains out?
You know what I
What's
use? Ground, you get like grease and grime into your pants,
okay.
and when you wash them, they don't. Tawra, I think she uses. We do the opposite. She, I think, uses spray and wash, but I use Shout, whatever's in the white bottle. That's about the only thing I have found that really truly helps with stains is Shout, is what it's called. It's in the white bottle, and I think the spray and wash is in like a dark blue or blue bottle.
There wasn't a green.
But you might try the Shout and just spray it right onto there and see if that helps.
Do you recommend silicone mold / trays for baking? I saw Tawra use them for soap, but are they okay for eating too? I think they're just...
You can use... They have a lot of them. That's what I think a lot of them are used for. The ones I buy her is a lot of times for muffins and cakes and bread and stuff. The only thing... some of you may have to jump in and you may have had a better experience. They don't get quite the same type of crust on the outside that I prefer on a baked, like baked loaf of bread or the muffins. And it's a little bit not as brown maybe, and not, I don't know, it's just a little bit different, not quite as solid of a crust. So they do work good for releasing and getting out of there, but I don't know, I still prefer the other pans myself.
Don't forget, guys, that once we hit 50,000 subs on YouTube, we are going to do a giveaway. Hopefully that's not when they're
The
gone.
apron, yeah.
But still.
We have an apron
We're
that
having
I
an
made.
apron. Do they have it?
I don't know where she has it.
I thought they had
It's
it
in the other
bedroom.
room, but we're going to give away an apron. And also,
That she made.
before we go, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Dave.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's an apron that I made, is what you were going to say, right? We have the Going to Mayo sale. It's our ebooks, and you get them for $10, a packet of ebooks, and it goes through June. And if they don't get the link put up, you can go to livingonadime.com, click on store, and it has all the detailed information about it on there.
Yeah.
So, yes, Jamie, thank you, Jamie. Handmade apron by Jill.
So I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
We're done for the day?
Yep.
Got all the questions answered?
So be sure to subscribe if you guys want,
Yes.
yeah, all that jazz.
What Tawra always says at the end of all of her videos, subscribe, click like, or do something,
watch 50 videos.
and do that. And we will be here Wednesday at 4:30
for
Mountain.
cleaning the fridge.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do Wednesday. It's either the fridge or popcorn or something. So we'll have to decide then. So
Yeah,
we'll see all of you guys, and thank you for being patient. We'll try We'll try to do even better next time for you all. So
Yeah.
thank you. We love you guys. You're so sweet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
YouTube's Kick the Bucket.
Kick the bucket, huh, Dave?